Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love your son. I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And our life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do with our juicy little lads? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, ma? Beautiful little subscribers out there that you all are, okay? I hope that life is treating you most deliciously wherever you are in the world, okay? Now then, so it's nearly 10 to 4 in the afternoon. Well, coming to evening now, my delicious little babies in old England, okay? And yes, it has been sun shining today, but since the zums have been up in the sky, well, we're not seeing such very nice white and grey fluffy clouds. But there's still some blue sky, and it has been rather warm, my delicious little baby. So isn't that absolutely delicious and wonderful? Okay, makes a flipping change, you know, to have a bit of flipping sunshine, my delicious little baby. I mean, we shouldn't have to flipping beg nobody for nothing, should we, my delicious little babies? You know what I mean? Shouldn't be having to beg for flipping sunshine. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so I've got 2 pieces of information today, and I hope that life is treating you most deliciously, my little beautifuls now then. So, yeah, there's just 2 today, okay? So I'm not going to keep this long today, okay? I bet some of you are going, whew. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Right, now then. So the first one, my delicious little babies, this uploader happens to have 610 1,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay, and it's one of these little shorts videos, you know, the shorty videos, my delicious little babies, okay. And so in the older space bar, I don't know if you can get it on there, or whether they're doing a TikTok, which I presume they're doing a TikTok, and then they're doing the shorts on I don't know, on YouTube as well, my delicious little babies. Anyway, it should be this uploader at, and all of these words and the numbers are together, my delicious little babies, okay? At love, capital L, then all the rest, you see, it's a capital L, but all the rest is all in lowercase, my delicious little babies, okay? So at love pet clinic, and then the numbers 101 101. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's the uploader, okay? Now then, the video should read, so it's really short, this video is, okay? Dogs dramatic display in front of vet. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you. It should read, dogs dramatic display in front of vet. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, you're probably wondering, well, what is this crazy woman? Gosh, I haven't said that for a while, have I, my delicious little babies? You're probably thinking, what is that crazy woman talking about? Okay, well, I'm going to explain this to you. Now, when you listen to this shorty video, it is showing different clips, okay, of our beautiful little babies, okay, with their owners, okay, for most. And it's like, you know, like the needles coming close to them, my delicious little babies, mind you. It's clear to see what our beautiful little babies with their owners, for most, is their reactions. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now you can hear a lot of laughing. Okay, you can hear a lot of laughing here. You know, like it's funny. Well, it's not funny. I never found it funny, my delicious little babies, okay? If you could see the shock horror, or you could hear the screams of those beautiful little babies, okay? So, okay, I see why the uploader, so I'm not having a pop at the uploader, okay? So they could have clearly uploaded it from somewhere else. Do you see what I mean, okay? But when you actually listen to it, that is no different to, say, you know, like if you're taking a beautiful little wee little bairn in, or a beautiful wee little toddler, or a beautiful little baby, and they're having to have an injection now, my delicious little babies, okay? And some of them cry, some of them scream, you know, they move their hands and arms, you know, they're really not happy to be having to endure such an experience. Well, it's no different. I'm not saying that. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that if you consider shock horror on these beautiful little babies' faces now, okay, and their little birth traces, who we call our sons and daughters, okay, honestly, it's very real. Do you know what I mean? Mad, delicious little babies, okay? It's not very nice at all. And of course, it's not very nice for our beautiful little babies, beautiful little toddlers, and beautiful little bairns to go through either, mad, delicious little babies, okay? So, you know, some may say, you know, that I'm being like really, really serious and not seeing the funny side. Well, I just do not see the funny side because it's very painful. And even if you're an adult, it can be very painful. My delicious little babies, okay? So imagine how a young bairn, a little toddler or a little baby feel, or our beautiful little sons and daughters. Imagine how they feel. That is the point to what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, okay? So I know I started out very serious. Do you understand what I mean? But I'm just wanting to get a point across that some things in life, it's like they're made to like, oh, you're going to have a laugh about. No, I do not see anything funny about that at all, my delicious little babies. And that's why I kept it on my, you know, on my dog and burn, my delicious little babies, okay? And I've just wrote it out, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so the final one, now I've got to just say this, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I've accidentally flipping deleted it, haven't I? I'll probably find it in the row of something. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, mind you, I need to delete some now. You know what I mean? Because it goes up to flipping thousands. You know what I mean? If you do not flipping start deleting, you know, bloop, 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 bloop. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so you've got an ITV space archives, okay, my delicious little babies, on YouTube, okay, my delicious little babies, ITV space archives, okay. But then you've also got, which is what I'm going to tell you about now, my delicious little babies. Now, some of you may know about this, but some of you may not, my delicious little babies. This one is in the old space bar in YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay. Right, sorry about the noise, my delicious little babies. Okay, our beautiful little washing machine. Okay, wow, you know, she's on spin. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, this is in the old space bar. Getting back to the matter in hand, all in capitals, ITN. Now, for some of you, you will remember that, my delicious little babies, are RTN. Do you remember it, my delicious little babies? Okay, I mean, we're flipping going back, you know. Okay. And in space, capital A, but the rest in lowercase, archive. So it's ITN in capitals, my delicious little babies, space, and then it's capital A, the rest in lowercase, archive. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, this uploader happens to have 499,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies, on old YouTube. This video should read, and I'm halfway through this video and I want to watch the rest of it, okay? George Markle, heated interview on cruising, okay? Homophobia and the press, in brackets, 2006, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? So it's what, over 18-year-old now, okay? George Markle, heated interview on cruising, homophobia and the press, in brackets, 2006, my delicious little babies. Now then, so this video is nearly 30, okay, 30 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay. So now I'm just going to close my book, okay, and we must go backwards. Okay, my delicious little babies, they're all ticked off, so I'm stumbling here, my delicious little babies, but I'm not stopping my video. Now then, what this is about, okay, is that at the time, we really miss George Markle. I do, my delicious little babies, because when I was really young, I just found him to be a fantastic singer, okay? And when I was really young, okay, and yeah, and we had, well, for most of us actually, had like pin-ups of our George Markle, you know what I mean? Everybody just loved that sort of music then, do you see to me? I mean, I was into all different music because my dear dad bless him. You know, he had albums after albums after albums, all different, you know, across the board. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? But anyway, but getting back to this now then, so what George is saying here, bless him, and he will forever be missed. I mean, his music was absolutely so beautiful, still is to this day, and he did say this on the video, actually, my delicious little babies, okay, that, you know, his music will continue to live on, and it is, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you know what I mean? Yes, okay. And everybody knows the famous one, you know, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. Everybody knows that song. Do you know what I mean? Turn Another Corner's another one, and we never would have met. Another one, Wake Me Up Before You Go. Do you know what I mean? Mad little babies, okay? But, you know, Careless Whisper. Do you know what I mean? There's so many. Okay, mad little babies. I was just really upset when he passed. I'm pretty sure, what was he? 53 when he passed, I'm sure. That come to number 8, didn't it? Okay, my delicious little babies. It was a shock when I heard. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, but he's having this interview, and what he's saying is that there's two, what do they call them? Photographers, you know, like, I suppose photographers, I don't know whether they're paparazzi, whatever they are. And what he was saying is that he should not be followed around at, what is it, like 2:33 a.m. in the morning. You know, he should just be able to walk out where he wants to walk out. There we are. Well, I totally agree with that, my delicious little babies. Because what he's really saying is, it's like a sort of a spying, and then what he talks about, it's a really good little interview, my delicious little babies. Anyway, he was taking it to court. Okay, because he was getting really peed off with this. Okay, my delicious little babies, and apparently it had gone on for something like 6 months. Okay, and then he was talking about, you know, that you know, to do with the gay community and everything, that ones will one day look back, you know, at some of the things there we are that have been said. Okay. Then he talks about, but like I said, I'm only nearly halfway through, but I'm going to make sure that I listen. Because, you know, like I just said, I repeat again, he will be forever missed, our lovely George Markle, okay? Because, of course, it came out, didn't it, that he was gay, okay? Mad little babies. Well, there's no problem with that. When I heard that, I just thought, well, to be honest with you, even at such a young age, I thought he looks very, you know, like, I suppose, very, like, feminine, bless him, do you know what I mean, okay? But that didn't matter. We absolutely, there we are, adored his music, my delicious little babies, and we will continue to do so. Do you know what I mean? For those who will remember him very kindly, bless him, and may you rest in peace, continue to rest in peace, dear Markle. Do you know what I mean? Okay, George Markle, sorry. Anyway, then he talks about, you know, because what happens with some of the, because you just have to read in between the lines, my delicious little babies, okay? You know, okay, say if you've got somebody who's straight, okay, you can have like what's called, you know, it's like a rumble in the jungle. You know what I'm saying, mad and baby, swinging from the old chandeliers. It's like no strings attached. My delicious little babies, okay? Well, of course, I mean, for goodness sake, this has gone on for decades, you know, like in if you're straight. And of course, you have it if you're gay as well. My delicious little babies, okay? He's talking about all different things, basically, okay? But it's just, but at the start of it was funny because he asked, like, you know, like the reporter or whatever, right? And he says, could you please move over that way? Do you know what I mean? Something about, you know, it's sort of affecting my trail of thought or something like that, my delicious little babies, okay? But what's his point here? You know, getting a gist of the video, okay? This is to do with his privacy, my delicious little babies. Now, of course, for those of you who also know with myself, you will too know that there we are, that I'm being spied on. I still cannot find the bug. I've no idea where it is. I've been looking around, but I cannot seem to find it, my delicious little baby, so I do not know where it is, okay? And I'm not solely convinced that it's just coming from my dog and bones. No, it's not. Because I could have my dog and bone under pillows and everything. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so that won't be able to hear nothing, but still, some bodies can hear what I'm saying. My delicious little babies, okay? So yes, it's enough. And of course, I am not in the public car, my delicious little babies, okay? So if I felt the way that I felt, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, then imagine how someone like our dear George Markle and others feel who are in the public car, and he was, very sorry, in the public car. I mean, it must drive everybody absolutely round the effing bend. I mean, look about talking about our beautiful, Princess Diana, you know, and what happened to her. I mean, I've seen footage after, there we are, after footage after footage. I mean, she was like this, you know, trying to walk one way, trying to walk another way, you know what I mean? Because in her case, because of the families, you know, that she was born into, but it drove her mad. Do you understand what I mean? She couldn't go nowhere. I mean, it's really not a very nice laugh. And that one who sang, "It's so peaceful until," I said about her months and months and months ago. I mean, she flipping clattered. You know what I mean? She punch boxed one of the paparazzi, you know. Do you know what I mean? In temper at the airport, my delicious little baby. So you can see how it affects another. But why should they be talking about dear George Markles? Because he happened to be in a loving relationship, my delicious little babies, okay? But why would they be talking about poor George's relationship? I mean, have they not got nothing better to do? And of course, you can hear this reporter, you know, like she's got a plum stuck in a flipping gob. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? I just, you know, feel really sorry. You know what I mean? There's ones who, like celebrities, there are ones who they love the limelight. They love the limelight, okay? They cannot get enough of it, okay? They have to be in your birth race. They just do not give a fiddler's F, okay? But you've got others where, yes, that's their job, okay? Their job role, so to speak, okay? But then they want the privacy as well, my delicious little babies, okay? So why can they not have that? Do you see what I mean? That's where I feel that the balance isn't there when you get situations like that, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And really, why would so many want to read or hear about poor Georgie's Georgie Porgy's relationships, or if he wants to go walking out at 2:30, 3 a.m. in the morning, my delicious little babies. I mean, he should be able to, there we are, do what he likes. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, Kai? So yeah, it's a really good little video. Now, finally, what I want to say, and I wanted to say this, was it a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot about it. Well, you know what jobs are they're advertising for? A lot of jobs, my delicious little babies, Kai. Wait till I tell you. Some of you may know, but some of you may not. Dentists. Yeah, that's right, my delicious little babies. Dentists. And guess what else? The reason why, only from what I read, there we are, only from what I read, okay, my delicious little babies, the issue here is that a lot of, you know, shall we say, okay, my delicious little babies kind of not well, because they were treating, so for most of the dentists, they would have taken, you know what I mean, very sadly, okay? But for other dentists, what's been happening is, you know, like when they've got to get close, you know, like if somebody's, you know what I mean, mad delicious little babies, and say, for example, if they've had the what I call a dummy version, others would call it the placebo, okay, mad delicious little babies, well, then it wouldn't affect. But if someone has taken it, okay, which this has been the case, well, it's made the dentist, there we are, very ill, because I've had to, you know, be in what would you call close proximity, you know, to their customer, my delicious little babies, okay? Because you've got to remember, there we are, that all of these businesses, aren't they, my delicious little babies, okay? And we hear no end about flipping root canals, my delicious little babies. You know, over these, what did I call them? Over these decades, my delicious little babies, okay? You know, like I'm pulling out well, I don't know, I suppose pulling out your hamster teeths, you know, when sometimes they've not needed to do that. Okay, my delicious little babies. And something else I want to tell you as well, just before I go. Okay, I've got to be honest, I'm keeping away from dentists. I don't know, I'm just not trusting it. Do you understand what I mean? I never trust it from that time, okay, because I've been hearing, there we are, many other stories, okay, over these past 4 years, okay, and I just do not want anything touching myself, do you know what I mean? Because prior to that, I was going once every 6 months, my delicious little babies, to the dentist, okay, but then once this hit, I thought, shh, no. Do you know what I mean? Okay, because in some of these, you know, that they're put in, you know, only from what I read and only from what I heard, my delicious little babies over the past 4 years. Okay, put in there, my delicious little babies. Okay, so that's just me, my delicious little babies. Okay, what I read and what I've heard and everything like that. Now then, okay, but yeah. But I'll speak to my dentist, you know, just to have a scale and polish and you know, a new cap. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But I just do not want them touching me. And not only that, but what I'm concerned with, okay, because I have got a bit of a thing about this, my delicious little babies. You know, like these, what do they call them? The tools that they use or instruments that they use, my delicious little babies, okay? I want to know for definite that they're flipping clean. Do you know what I mean, my delicious? There we are, my delicious little babies, okay? So you've got to be very careful. Do you know what I mean? Okay, even with the scale and polish, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? Okay, but I will talk to my dentist anyway. But I know loads, and even now, I spoke to somebody just the other day, and they said that it was taking months and months to get an appointment. There we are, my delicious little babies. Okay, so that's that. What I want to say, and what else was it that I just wanted to say to you? It's gone out my flipping noddle now. What was it I wanted to say? So I've talked about the dentist. I've talked about our lovely George. Not in that way, not in that way. I've talked about our lovely little babies, you know, getting the older injections, my delicious little babies. There was something else. It's gone out my noddle now, my delicious little babies. I've completely forgotten what it was now. That was it, okay? Now then, you know, like where they say that mercury is there we are, is really bad for you, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, guess what? Not going to believe this, okay? It turns out, okay, that it's quite, there we are, the opposite, my delicious little babies. It's not bad for you at all. But I remember so many years back where they were changing the mercury in a filling to, what were they changing it to? They were changing it to something that looked like a white colour. I don't know what that was, my delicious little babies, because I knew that of some over the years. And I said, well, aren't they using mercury anymore? And they said no. I said, you know, like that silver stuff. They said no. They said they're using like this white stuff. And they showed me. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, Kai? So, yeah. So these are the last, my delicious little babies, Kai. And I'll tell you who spoke about that as well, bless him. One of the ones who spoke about that is our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Mexican. Yes, my delicious little babies, Kai. You can find him on BitChute. Okay, my delicious little babies, Kai, because I'm subscribed to him, bless, okay? The, you know, capital T, space C, Crow House. You know, the two words together, my delicious little babies, Kai. And he spoke about it. And he said that, like, when he was little, he used to have like this jar, and he just used to be really fascinated with the, you know, the mercury inside it, my delicious little babies, yes? So, do you see what I'm saying, yes? Oh, and one last thing. Guess what I seen? Over the back of where I live now then, there was somebody, actually, I haven't seen this for so long. Usually it's flipping plastic or something, my delicious little babies, but only somebody carrying copper, my delicious little babies, carrying copper, you know, copper pipes, my delicious little babies. I tell you what, they're like flipping, there we are, gold dust these days, my delicious little babies, because you don't normally see it. Everything seems to be flipping plastic, My delicious little babies. That's what they were doing, digging up the road when I did them shorty videos. And sorry, excuse me. And I asked them what they were doing, and they were taking up all of the copper, replacing it. There we are, with plastic. My delicious little babies, you know, something to do with the water or something. My delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And before I leave, yeah, that's 2 freshly squeezed oranges, my delicious little babies, and 1 freshly squeezed grapefruit, my delicious little babies. So please and thank you. I'm just going to have a sip. This has got the bits in it, see? It's got the bits in it, my delicious little babies. Waste not, want not. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay? Anyway, so that's the end of my video. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies, okay? And sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, there we are, all be fully protected, okay? But when you're looking at those archives, okay, and sorry, so very much love to you all, and thank you so very much for even taking the time to listen to my videos, for any likes and the occasional comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, how I love you all so. But yeah, if you look at the RTN and the RTV archives, my delicious little babies, there's other videos. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, so until my next video, so much love. Okay, peace, harmony and bright blessings. Take care. Goodbye. Love ya. Bye-bye.